got fear of what comes after. Hold on for better days. Let our past begin to shatter. Days like these, we can see the way to live out a new chapter. Tides coming our way as we move closer to matters. Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow. These days come to life like a river keeps on winding. We know this is our time. Keep the memories that we're finding. Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow. I'll be there to help you. I'll be right there by your side every time. I will be your shelter when you need a place to hide. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be your helping hand, a constant friend for you.
While marriage as an institution represents love and joy, it must also be built on trust, dependence, and partnership. We search for someone who accepts our flaws, even those we don't want to admit. We search for someone who supports us in our dreams, even the crazy ones like rowing to Hawaii. But most of all, we search for someone who loves us unconditionally. In that light, today's ceremony will include the ritual of hand fasting. In this tradition, the hands of the couple are bound together with cords or ribbons, symbolizing not just their union, but the intertwining of their hopes, dreams, and lives. This ritual reminds us that marriage is not only a legal bond, it is a commitment freely entered into by two people who choose one another, not just today, but every day. You guys are already, here you go. As your hands are bound, so too you bind your lives. These cords represent your past, your present, and your future. Each knot symbolizes a promise to love, to honor, and to cherish one another. As you wrap the cords, I will recite the promises of your marriage. May you be joined in joy and find laughter each day you share. May you be joined in strength, supporting one another through every challenge. May you be joined in passion, keeping your love strong and alive. May you be joined in compassion, always treating each other in kindness and patience. May you be joined in trust, building a foundation of honesty and understanding. And may you be joined together in love through the rest of your days together. Now, with your hands bound and hearts open, I invite you to say your individual vows. Tyler, you can go first.
As you know, it took me a few tries to find the words that I wanted to say to you today. In my efforts to find the right ones, I had the opportunity to reflect on our time together, what you mean to me, and what I hope to be for you. In my reflections, I thought of some happy times, some scary times, and little moments that have led us here today. In ways quiet and loud, you've inspired me to be a better me. Not by asking me to or expecting me to, but by being who you are. Today, in front of the people who love us, I want them to hear what is in my heart and my vows to you. Loving you isn't something that I try to do. It's nothing I have to choose. You're the light in my storm and the spark in my laughter. The one who makes the hard parts lighter and the good parts unforgettable. I vow to honor the life we have already begun. To keep showing up with curiosity, patience, and with a fire to keep growing with you. I promise to make our home a place of honesty, humor, and fierce loyalty. To be your teammate when things are smooth and your rock when they are not. Today and every day, I vow to be yours. I am yours.
We found each other at the frayed edges of our dating lives, when hope was wearing thin and timing felt impossible. If we hadn't met that day, we wouldn't have never met at all. But fate and a very determined friend who literally pushed me out of her moving car led me straight to you. And for that, I will be forever grateful. Unexpected moment opened the door to 1,000 more. Moments full of laughter, comfort, growth, and the quiet kind of joy that only comes from loving someone deeply and being loved just as deeply in return. I had always dreamed of someone like you, a man with a heart of gold, whose loyalty to his family and friends mirrors my own, and whose love is vast, steady, and endlessly kind. I say it often, but I'll say it again today. I'm so incredibly excited to share a life with you. To chase our dreams hand in hand, to build something true, something lasting, something entirely our own. Today, in front of our supportive friends and family, I make to you these vows that I will uphold each and every day. I vow to love you not only for who you are, but I vow to love you in every version of yourself. Still waiting to unfold, you are my partner, my friend, my home. I vow to stand beside you when life is sweet and when life is hard. I vow to be your peace, your safe space, and your biggest fan. When your strength fades, I will become strong for us. When your body aches, I will soothe it. When your spirit grows tired, I will lift it. If you forget your worth, I will remind you of it. If you ever are lost, I will be your compass. No matter where life takes us, I will be right beside you. So here's to our future, to the adventure ahead, to the shared dreams, and to the deep, enduring love that brought us here today. I love you.
Do you, Tyler Piles, take Sierra Myers to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Sierra Myers, take Tyler Piles to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Now, place this ring on Sierra's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I promise you my heart.
With this ring, I promise you my heart.
I give you all that I am and all that I will become.
I give you all that I am and all that I will become.
All right. With this ring, I promise you my heart.
With this ring, I promise you my heart.
I give you all that I am and all that I will become.
I give you all that I am and all that I will become.
Tyler and Sierra, you have pledged your love, bound your hands and hearts, and sealed your promise with rings. By the power vested in me, it is my honor and joy to pronounce you bound in marriage. May your hands remain joined in love for all the rest of the days of your life. I will get out of your way and you can kiss.
We're gonna stay young. We're gonna stay young forever. And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun together. Yes, we will. 'Cause these are the memories we'll keep. So hold on tight to every little thing. Don't let them pass you by in your sleep. So let's spend this time together, because these are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. These are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. So let's spend a little time together. Sweet as the sunshine, starting up the day. Side by side together.
Mr. and Mrs. Powers.
We are meant to be adored. So play my heartstrings with the perfect chord. Be the harmony in this tune, and I will sing la da da, la da da. 'Cause it is love, love, love that makes it all worthwhile. And it is love, love, love that can't help but make you smile. It is love, love, love that lights the sun and stars above. Oh, I want you to know you are loved. You are loved. Yes, you are loved. You are loved. Oh, my love, you are so beautiful. An angel walking on this earth. This life with you is just so wonderful. And I must say, there could only be one word, just one word. And that is love, love, love that makes it all worthwhile. And it is love, love, love that can't help but make you smile. It is love, love, love that lights the sun and stars above. Oh, I want you to know you are loved. One little spark is all it takes to start a brush fire that will burn brighter than the day. Shine brighter than the day. It starts with one, then one turns into two, then 3 and 4, and pretty soon 100,000 more, smiling out across the world. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. My brothers and sisters, we are one. And together after all. We are the instruments with our parts to play. Unity and harmony, we will win the day, my friend. We'll win the day, my friend. And they say it takes a village, I say it takes a world to light this hope, the flag of love unfurled. I say that we're in this together after all. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. Just love everyone and soon you'll see. And hand in hand we'll stretch out, heart by heart this wave is catching on. 'Cause we're in this together after all.
Thinking about this moment for quite some time about what I would like to say, and I've gone through probably 96 iterations, a couple of which have been actually written down. But the first thing I want to do is make sure I thank just a few people for allowing this all to happen. People that contributed money or effort. Sierra's grandpa, Dan Andretta, appreciate your help. Definitely Sally and Roger. Sierra's cousin Chris for running this show. Derek and Hannah for bringing a carload of flowers and things. And of course Katrina, my wife. And I cannot imagine how much time that Naaman and Holly spent on this. It is unbelievable. I did my part, I stayed out of the way. It's probably the most important part when it comes to me contributing. When you get to moments like this, it seems like you really reflect on the past and things that happened maybe a long, long time ago. And some of this stuff is going to make sense, I'm going to say. I will say that since my wife is a former English teacher, that I'm probably going to get a D- for organization on this speech. I hope that I do okay with content. But, I mean, Sierra was our first child. This will make sense to her and her mom, but maybe nobody else. We used to play muskox on the floor in the living room. I'll just leave it at that. You can ask Sierra more about that later. I remember a time we went down to Southern California where her grandpa Harvey and grandma Allison lived, and we went to the street fair, and she was probably 4. And she was wearing her dress that she always wore and her jelly shoes, which are little plastic shoes. And she was dancing to the band, and she kind of just took over the show. I mean, that's what people were watching. They were watching her dance, not the instrumentalists. But those times are amazing. And I kind of worked through here, kind of chronologically. She's always been a person that will just step out there and do it. I mean, I think back to my middle school years, and it was like I was just trying to hide under a rock. And she does a talent show, and just putting it out there all the time. And I admire that so much about her. We, and another quick little story. should probably talk about swimming first. Swimming, that's the organization part, okay? I understand.
You got this.
So, I mean, went to swim meets all over the place in Oregon, not crazy long ways, but I mean, I remember just roasting at Eureka and Grants Pass. In Grants Pass, I was so pissed at you. You missed the race. We drive all the way to Grants Pass and sit out in the sun, blazing sun, and she misses one of her races. I was about ready to string her up. All good. I think, and it's really about relationships. I think life really is about relationships. And I know that even at, in those basin aquatic swim meets, you developed a lot of great friendships. There's one here, actually. and I think that's really cool. And, we just graduated from high school. We thought we'd take a family trip. And so my uncle, who passed away a few years ago, said, Yosemite's a great place, and there's this trail that you could walk. It's mostly downhill. It's about 8 miles, but it's called the Panorama Trail. And we had a little experience there. We get about, a mile and a half into the hike, and there is a lady that has fallen. We didn't get to see her. She was kind of down the trail, and they kind of diverted people around her. But she had fallen and broken her ankle, I guess. And so we got diverted around just where the trail split. Well, we took the wrong trail. And so I'm thinking, this isn't looking too good. We should be like crossing this creek, not going alongside this creek. And so we go another mile and a half or so down there. But by the end of that whole ordeal, we had people in tears. And people were very upset that we had walked farther than we should have, Trevor. and to kind of, the end of it was we had to get done by a certain time or we wouldn't catch the last shuttle back to where our car was. And that would be another 5 or 6 mile hike to get back there. Luckily we made it, but then we had to drive what seemed like not very far. I think it was like 56 miles to the nearest town where our motel was. But it was like constant, like 20-mile turns. It was like 2.5 hours of driving to get to this place, and we were just totally exhausted. The next morning, none of us could walk. I mean, our calves were so tight that we were pretty much, we did not feel it. Yeah. But I mean, those memories are kind of what it's all about. As I can only imagine, and then you went on to swim in college and row in college, and I'm sure most people know the story of you rowing across half the Pacific Ocean. But that is so inspirational to me, and I don't know what to say, honestly, about it, besides what's crazy, the craziest part of all, is I was never scared for her when she did it. I mean, parents are asking, oh, how did you feel? I guess I just felt she could do it, I guess. I mean, it wasn't a worry. I probably should have been worried, but I wasn't. I think about that, and I talk about relationships, and the 4 of you, they're all here, all the rowers are here, must have shared such a great experience that ties you together more than anything, Like this will tie us together as a group, a little bit, right? But, I mean, it's phenomenal to me. And I know my wife's saying, you're talking too long. But I think that's, and that the rowing ties into Tyler. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, he came down for a holiday, I think, and we met Tyler and Coda, their dog. But watching those two together, when she left for Monterey, they were in love with each other, and you could see it. And Sarah was a little late. You guys were a little slow on that whole row across the Atlantic. Pacific thing. So they were supposed to be in a certain time. We get there, and it was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 days late. But so we got to spend some time with Tyler and Nathan and Aaron, and what a great time to learn more about these guys. They're very adventuresome, but watching you anticipate her arrival was phenomenal. Okay, it was phenomenal. And I guess what I want to say is that in golf we talk a lot about. You can't live in the past. And the future is out there. And I imagine most people are going to speak next are going to talk about the future a lot. But I hope you just enjoy this moment. Yes. Live in the present and enjoy the moment.
I thought about what I might want to say. I started planning this like months ago. I had a little notepad and I was taking notes of all the things I was going to say and share. And about a week ago, I crumpled it up, just threw it out. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to speak from the heart, you know? So what I thought is just tell a couple stories, just to share. Now that you guys are married, right? Include your family in a little bit on what you guys just got yourselves in. No. So one of the stories I want to tell was about Tyler when he was little, and Sally and I were shopping for, I think, a barbecue or something. We're at the store, and there's this elderly gentleman who was helping us look at barbecues. I don't know if you remember this. You were old guy, had gray hair, and Tyler just full energy. He's running over here. Like he's tugging on this sales guy's leg. He's going, Grandma, look at this. Grandma. It's like, Tyler, one, it's a male. To you, it's not your grandma. And we're trying to buy a freaking barbecue. Just Grandma. I don't know why I tell that story, but it's just kind of funny. But it's life through the eyes of a child, just calling things for what they see, for what it is. And if anybody knows Tyler, he calls it like it is. He just tells you what's on his mind. So the second story to share, and some of you have probably heard in the Piles family, you've probably heard this story before, but it was just Tyler and I leaving. I think we were leaving Fred Meyer, walking out the store through the parking lot. Coming towards us, walking into the store, is a black lady. 4 or 5-year-old Tyler. We're walking. And I look at them. As we're walking, I see Tyler. It's like, oh Lord, what's going to come out of this? That's this black person. I don't know, has he ever seen a black person before? And I'm sure it was like in the span of 3 to 5 seconds, but it felt like forever. I'm just waiting. What am I going to hear? And Tyler just looks up and goes, Dad, she's beautiful. And I thought, oh my God. As I look at her, I just, well, thank you. So it's Tyler's little, he's keeping it real, he's calling it like he sees it. All right, enough about Tyler, let's talk about Sierra. We all know that, and Dave talked about this, and you'll probably hear it throughout anybody that's speaking about Sierra, is what a badass female she is, right? Right, rowing across the Pacific Ocean. Now, this is all about Tyler and Sierra, but let me just time out for a second, as Dave mentioned, the rest of the Brizo crew are here, right? Yes. Let's give it up to the other guys. All right, back to Sierra. I mean, just that, who does that? Who rows across the Pacific Ocean in a 28-foot boat? Sierra and the rest of the Brizo crew do that. The other thing that I'll say about Sierra, one of the things that really endeared her to me and to the family, I think, we had like a family movie night one night, and we watched, what did we watch? Monty Python. Holy Grail. I've never seen the Holy Grail. I don't think any of us have other than Sierra. Sierra's probably seen it like 47 times at least, 20. And as we're watching the movie, it's funny, right? It's good. But what I ended up enjoying more was watching Sierra anticipate the fucking parts. She was so excited. I was like, oh my God, she gets my similar humor and others. But anyway, this is a fantastic night. I was like, oh my God, yeah, she's really good. So, that was awesome. I guess those were the stories. So maybe to bring this full circle with what I've been sharing here. I go back to that Fred Meyer parking lot, maybe, as walking through with Tyler. But now it's me looking at Tyler. Tyler? She's beautiful.
Sarah's mom had my back, and she gave me a Mother of the Broom hanky. She totally knows me already. Crazy, right? That's soaked. Just a little while ago, Tyler gave me a gift from Sierra, and Sierra has my back for happy tears. So it's getting very wet. You all know, well, most of you know me, I do everything off the cuff and crazy. When Tyler was born, a lot of scary stuff. Figuring out how to be a mom, how to raise a kid, hopefully raise a good kid. I think we raised an awesome kid. Sarah walks in the door at one of our lowest points, but during Christmas, and she fit like a glove. Like in 2 seconds, we knew that she was the one. I don't know if Tyler knew it, but we did. And we were so happy when he told us she was the one. You guys fit like a glove. I can't tell you how proud I am of both of you. And I know that you will forever be together. And I wish for you what we have, because I know you will.
All jokes aside, it means the world to me to be up here supporting you both today and really starting the next chapter of your lives. Tyler and I have been friends for 13 years. Back in Econ 101, where Tyler sat in front of me and literally turned around the entire class. I got a C, I passed, but we talked the entire time. It was awesome. Anyway, so once, fast forward, Tyler introduced me to Sierra, and I knew instantly that Sierra was this person, and I was gonna love her, and look at what happened. From day one, Sierra felt like someone I've known forever, and the kind of friend you can laugh with until your stomach hurts, lean on during tough times, and count on for absolutely anything. Fast forward to today, and I get to stand with my best friend by her side as she marries Tyler, and nothing makes me happier than seeing 2 of my favorite people build life together. Watching you 2 together shows us all what love should be, rooted in friendship, full of laughter, and stronger through all the bumps along the way. And even though rain snuck in the forecast, they say that rain on your wedding day is good luck, so you're off to an amazing start. So if you would all raise your glasses with me for a toast. Sure. To Tyler and Sierra. May you always be each other's best friends, partners in crime, and favorite reason to laugh. May you cherish all the dances in the kitchen, kisses in the rain, and never run out of adventures and patience. Cheers!
Start this off. How to figure out how to write a best man speech. I was like, how am I going to do this? I'm just going to do this. Well, actually, it's kind of funny because I was trying to get into using ChatGPT and I was like, everybody's just talking about this thing. It's so cool. So I was like, how do I use ChatGPT? I don't know, just type this in. Best man speech. First thing it says is to introduce yourself. Hi, my name is David Clouds. I'm this man. Thank you all for coming. But then it also says right after that, tell everybody how you met this guy. Kind of let me down there because you knew me before I even knew him. I was also told that Sarah drove me if I didn't write something first and find this out, so I decided that I was going to pull out a clipboard in the middle of the so, and I wrote something down for this. But, asked me one time.
Oh, I know.
And the question that he asked me was,
Am I a very good brother?
do you think I'm a cool brother? No?
That was quick.
That's a very quick response, and I had to surprise myself with that. But going into that, growing up very shortly after, he started inviting me to things. My not social self, hiding in corners, not talking to people. And every summer he'd take me out, and we'd go to the swimming pool at Lakeshore every single day. Every day. Except for that. You're camping. And growing up with you in my corner supporting me, just our entire lives, you're just like a testament to your character. And it's been so cool getting to see you go through all phases of life, which was coming from high school, trying to figure out what you want to do, dating, and I was like, man, are we ever going to find anybody? Like, I just wanted to say, all the things that you did to support me, I was super appreciative. And you oftentimes would say like, just encouraging things. Like, sometimes I felt like you kind of idolized certain things that I did. And to be honest, it was me idolizing the things that you did, pioneering your way to help me get through life. And I was just, I'm very proud of where you're at. And I'm not ready to say the punchline yet. And getting to see you with Sierra, I think is absolutely amazing. When I got to meet Sierra for the first time, well, there was Christmas, okay? There was Christmas, it was a very brief moment, but the time that I actually got to meet Sierra, I went over to his house. I invited myself and the person I was able to get the time over, and her best friend from childhood, to have a game night. And I was like, this is genius. I don't have to set anything up. I don't have to plan any food. And he said, yeah, we can do this, I guess. And we were hanging out, having a great time. And that personality that you have is just amazing. You're just loud and giddy. The funny thing is, so sitting in Tyler's living room, I was on one side of the wall, and he was in the back. She's getting all excited, and then Tyler looks over and he's like, you see why I love her? And you see why I like her? No, not. And we weren't there yet. And I was like, yeah. Because she's more obnoxious than you are. To answer your question, big bro, I think you're the best big brother, and I have the best big sister.
With every single person that we love here tonight, and I couldn't be surrounded by more people that I love and support. So thank you for all being here tonight. So this is a speech to thank you all for being here. To our family and friends, thank you. Thank you for traveling near and far. Thank you for your unwavering support. Thank you for being here, witnessing this deep, personal, and joyful moment in our lives. Seeing all your smiling faces reminds me of how truly lucky we are to be surrounded by such warmth and kindness. To our parents, thank you for your love, your sacrifices, and the values you've instilled in us. You've taught us what it means to love deeply, to give graciously, to build a home within our open arms and open hearts. Thank you for being our heroes. To our bridal party, thank you for standing by us, not just today, but throughout this journey. You've lifted us up during planning chaos, celebrating every small victory, and helped us to just stay grounded. I hope you know how much it means to me, us, for you to be in this moment. And thank you for being our closest friends and our loudest cheering squad. We We are going to do a bouquet toss tonight, but I wanted to take a moment to dedicate it as a symbol of love and gratitude. This bouquet is a reflection of all the love that surrounds me and the kindness that has lifted me and shaped me and brought me here today. I wanted to dedicate this bouquet to my Aunt Holly and to my mother, wherever she is. I don't know where she is today. She's busy. Holly, thank you for helping me bring this dream to life, for being one of the most inspiring women in my life. You truly are a rock star, and I'm so grateful to have your help. This day couldn't have happened without you. Mom, you taught me strength, grace, a kind of love that endures, the kind that I will carry forward into this next chapter of my life. I became the woman I am today because of you. Thank you for every quiet sacrifice, every word of comfort, and every moment of unconditional love. I love you so much. This is for you and Holly. It's over there. Last but not least, to my partner, thank you for choosing me. Today is the start of our forever, and standing here beside you, I feel the deepest sense of peace and excitement all at once. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's eat cupcakes, let's dance, be merry. Let's just celebrate why we're here.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow.